At it again? Strike
Get
when the
him!
shoulder turns.
Kill him!
He's giving you openings.
Hey, watch it! I'll kill you! Oh, right.
What are you
waiting
waiting
for,
for? Stand
guys?
a chance!
Yeah. Yeah.
The fight! You're pathetic!
Do your worst. I'll see you burn.
This should be good.
Don't mind them. Just working out some issues in the old way.
Enough. This
Going
ends
to
now.
enjoy killing you.
That's all you've got?
Till next time.
Azura, mercy!
Yes?
Fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle yourself. When the Empire surrendered to the Altmeri Dominion, they shamed us all.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. We don't just take in any milk drinker who stumbles in. Talk to Kodlak if you think you have what it takes to be a companion. My mother was a companion, and her mother, and all the women in my family back to Harati Blackblade. I stayed with my father in the woods until I was old enough for my trial. We hunted everything there was to hunt. Good training. Ma didn't live long enough to see me join, but I fight to honor her and all my shield sisters through time. All right, then.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
And if you want to keep having ears, you'll pretend you didn't.
Until next... Is it not allowed?
It's not exactly forbidden, but even so, it's not true. So that's that.
I work for Bellathorpe at the general goods store.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
You're the best. Can you be my mother?
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Farewell.
This is I a ain't local asking favorite for
Oh,
and much. one of the first songs.
I enjoy... What can I get you?
Ragnar the Red. Oh,
Here,
there
take
once
a look
was
at
a
this.
hero named
Some of the
Ragnar
Jarl's
Red,
men came by and
riding
left
to
this
wipe
bounty
out the
letter.
whole roaring stead.
Are you
And the braggart
joking?
and swagger and
You just
flash
rented a
as
room
he
from me.
told of bold battles and gold he had made.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me turn my life around.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sick.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful.
chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my selection of finest holidays.
Enough with the training.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear. But we can overcome.
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily.
Leave that to me.
Great. Another ambitious visitor. You think you can just wander in here and join us? You'll hear some of the brighter faces around here talk about honor and glory. I've got nothing against it, but for me, the promise of coin is what feeds my blade. Wherever someone in Skyrim doesn't feel up to defending their own honor, we'll take up their burden. I don't know if you're capable, and I don't have time to find out. If Kodlak will vouch for you, I might have some work you could do. To hear Farkas tell it, our father raised us here as happy pups, running around, biting knees. I love my brother, but his brains are not his strong suit. We were brought here by Jurgen. Whether he was our father or not, I don't care. He left to fight in the Great War and never came back. So he's not my problem anymore. We've been here as long as either of us can remember, though. So try to show some respect. There are always good reasons to fight. I just wish this war had them. Who cares who worships what dead god? Give me something to make me draw my sword. Mm-hmm.
A stranger comes to our hall. Your question carries more weight than you may know, newcomer. The sort of thing some of us spend our lives pondering. The difference between a noble band of warriors and a ragged bunch of assassins is as thin as a blade's edge. I try to hold us to the right path. Like most of our band, I found this family after losing my own. I traveled the length and breadth of this land, learning all I could of the sword and the axe. I was just a boy, but I had the fire of a man in my heart. Eventually, my body caught up to my spirit. My predecessor, Askar, found me in Hammerfell. I was serving as a bodyguard for some weak-necked lord out there. He brought me back here, and I realized that I was actually coming home. I worked to bring honor to this family, and to the family that I lost. For my mother, my father, and my grandfather. For all my shield siblings. Family and honor. That's what it means to be one of us, girl. Politics are something best avoided. I prefer more personal confrontations myself. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting her.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, girl? That's the spirit. Vilkas here will get started on that. Vilkas, take her out to the yard and see what she can do.
Aye. Not here. Out in the yard. Come on. The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry.
You're new here.
I can take
I don't trust the new.
Mine.
Not bad.
There you go.
Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it. But for now, you're still a whelp to us, new blood. So you do what we tell you. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
What brings you here? I'm guessing you're the newcomer then. Oh, don't worry too much about it. They were all whelps once. They just might not like to talk about it. And don't always just do what you're told. Nobody rules anybody in the Companions. Well, I'm not sure how they've managed it, but they have. No leader since Ysgramor. Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's a sort of advisor for the whole group. But every man is his own, every woman her own. Not actually a companion myself, but none of them know how to work a forge properly, and I'm honored to serve them. My name is Eorlin Greymane. I work the Skyforge, best steel in all of Skyrim, all of Tamriel. I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. I'd be much obliged if you could take this to Aela for me. Well done.
Are you feeling... Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure. A good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me. Goodbye, dear.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Do you prefer?
Kodlak says not to worry about it. I worry that a bunch of snowberries are out there earning glory while we stay out of it. But I will follow the old man's lead, as ever.
Let's test that out.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Wait, I remember you. So the old man thinks you've got some heart, I guess.
You know this one? I saw her training in the yard with Vilkis.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkis catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilkis in a real fight? Ah, a woman who lets her actions speak for her. I knew there was something I liked about you. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, I remember you. Come on, follow me.
Skyor and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skyor and Vilkis might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've gotten a letter about someone needing some muscle right here in Whiterun Hold. I don't know what the fight is about, and that's not our business anyway. I just need you to go out there, look tough, and scare this milk drinker into submission. No more than that. I don't want to hear about a killing, understand? Go. Bring honor to yourself, and the Companions. By the way, if you're looking for something to do...
You... The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right? A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. The Companions let me fight for gold, so I fight. It means when I have troubles, I always have someone on my side. We have shield siblings to keep our backs as dangerous as our fronts, I think. All right, then.
I avoid going to Eastmarch if I can. Something in the air. I think it's just too close to the border. I can teach you a few things. It means signing on for the Nord ideas of how to live your life. Honor, battle, glory, all that. Even an elf can be born with the heart of a Nord. Skyor said when I joined. I think he meant it as a compliment. Fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory. Mm-hmm.
Might head down to the meadery later, see what they're brewing up.
I'm still trying to figure out why Skjor let you in the first place. I can. It might save your life. Just because you've been accepted here so quickly, don't think I'm gonna help you rise any faster. Fight well, don't be a lout, and you'll be fine. You don't need my help. So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots. All right then.
I was the newest companion until you came along. I guess that's okay. Just means I can show you the ropes. So much. This group, this family, this band. This is the best thing I've ever been a part of. The oldest fighting group in Skyrim, and nothing but glory from Ysgramor's day to our own. To be counted in that line is a bit of immortality. Even if I never see Sovngarde, I'll have that much. Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides. All right then.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look. Perhaps we can hunt together someday.
You still need to prove yourself, whelp.
Don't let them intimidate you, sister. We both...
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag-ravens yet?
Feel better already.
May Kinnereth's winds blow you to fortune.
Hmm? Yeah?
The fever. My body burns.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet? It's an old tree, very old. They say it was a seedling when the first men were arriving from Atmora, thousands of years ago. The sap is precious. It can restore barren fields or bring life to rocks. I can use it to repair the Gildergreen, so we can worship properly again. Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more. May Kinnereth's winds blow you to fortune.
So sick. Can hardly stand it. I feel better already.
Pain is so great.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. The old fort in the Rift. Tired of bread and stew? Had enough of fish
Life's
and
hard
fowl?
enough with all these
Treat
men
yourself and your kin
propositioning me.
to a close cut
But that
steak
bard
or
is
a
the
tender rack of
worst.
ribs.
That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh!
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my selection.
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
The finest cuts, fresh from
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day. Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table. You can't scare me into submission. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
Drive that snowman to the ground. Come on!
It's nothing.
Want you to fight. Keep the hands.
I'll kill you if I have to. You're tougher than you look. You got me fair and square. Fine. I'll take care of it. Just please leave me alone.
Fresh from the wilds.
You've been seen in the company of the companions. That's an honorable path.
Rise up, Stormcloaks! Embrace the word of my
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts. Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like. I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself. I've never been a smart one, but the Companions welcome anyone with the heart of a warrior. When we step into battle, we fight for our own name, and the name of the Companions. Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember Companions younger than us. Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning. You seem to have a knack for this kind of thing. I'll make sure people in charge know. All right then. Skjor was looking for you earlier. Don't know. He just said he needed to talk to you before you do anything else. I don't like making him angry, but there is some work for you if you want it.
I've been tending to the warriors.
There you are. I wish more of our ranks asked such questions. I've started seeing the Companions as a kind of family. I've battled next to every man and woman here, and the bonds of sweat are stronger than those of blood. I would trust anyone here with my life, which is more than I'd say for the milk drinkers who raised me. I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the Imperial City. I came home to Skymim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. It was a damned good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good, and the drinks were good. But I was losing myself, my heart. I was lucky the Companions found me. Now there's a reason to be fighting. The honor of my brothers and sisters is worth more than coin. Of course the money is still good. And the drinks. I did. Your time, it seems, has come. Last week, a scholar came to us. He said he knew where we could find another fragment of Wuthrad. He seemed a fool to me, but if he's right, the honor of the Companions demand that we seek it out. There's a fine line between respect and bootlicking, new blood. But I like your spirit. We've decided this will be your trial. Do well, and you'll be counted among the Companions. Farkas will be your shield sibling on this venture, Whelp. He'll answer any questions you have. Try not to disappoint, or to get him killed.
I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look.
I hope you've readied yourself. So I'm told. Let's see if you impress. A smart man came and told us about a blade piece. Skjor thinks you should find it, and I'm supposed to watch you. Ysgramor was the hero who started the Companions. Wuthrad was his weapon. He came from the ancient homeland and killed all the elves. But not all of them, because some of them are still here. I watch you to make sure you're honorable. If you are honorable and strong, then I can call you sister. Don't delay, Shield Sister. We should...
When the Empire surrendered to the all-merry Dominion, it saved us all.
I ain't done nothing.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion.
You there.
They want to back
The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say? We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. You're not paying attention then, like almost everyone else around here. Haven't you heard that the Hall of the Vigilance was destroyed by vampires? They never took the threat seriously, and now they paid the price. The Vigilance mostly hunt down Daedra worshippers, which is why they got torn to pieces when they went up against vampires. That's why our leader, Isran, is re-establishing the Dawn Guard. Real, serious vampire hunters. Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawn Guard material.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, no. Even if you are my enemy.
Need supplies?
I'm on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it.
We should keep moving. Until next time.
Looks like someone's been digging here, and recently. Tread light. Careful around the burial stones. I don't want to haul you back to Jorvaskr on my back.
Yeah.
should keep moving. Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts. Mm-hmm. Now look what you got yourself into. No worries, just sit tight. I'll find the release. What was that?
It's time to die, dog. We knew you'd be coming. Your mistake, companion.
Which one is that?
Doesn't matter. He wears that armor, he dies.
Killing you will make for an excellent story.
None of you will be alive to tell it. I hope I didn't scare you. It's a blessing given to some of us. We can be like wild beasts, fearsome. Oh no, only the Circle have the beast blood. Prove your honor to be a companion. Eyes on the prey, not the horizon. We should keep moving. Still the Draugr to worry about. We should keep moving. Not everyone, but all the Circle are. It's a secret to everybody. Bad people who don't like werewolves. So they don't like us either. All right then. Looks like someone's been digging here. And recently. Red light.
Now look what you gotten yourself into. No worries, just sit tight. I'll find the release.
What was that?
It's time to die, dog. We knew you'd be coming. Your mistake, companion.
Which one is that?
Doesn't matter. He wears that armor, he dies.
Killing you will make for an excellent story.
None of you will be alive to tell it. I hope I didn't scare you. It's a blessing given to some of us. We can be like wild beasts, fearsome. Oh no, only the Circle have the beast blood. Prove your honor to be a companion. Eyes on the prey, not the horizon. We should keep moving. Still the Draugr to worry about. We should keep moving. Not everyone, but all the Circle are. It's a secret to everybody. Bad people who don't like werewolves. So they don't like us either. All right then.